Hello guys, my name is Quinn and welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry for being away for so long. I know it's been a minute since I've uploaded, minus my gingerbread house video, which was just something I put together really quickly after my Kansas trip because I thought it was too cute not to share. But I know that video is very different from what my channel is actually about. So today we're actually back with a review video. So in this video, I want to do a quick review for these absolutely stunning shoes that my best friend actually got me for Christmas. She totally surprised me with these, and honestly, I do not deserve her. But these are the Schutz Cendi See-Through Pumps, and they are just gorgeous. I cannot wait to open these up and show you guys what they look like. So the box looks like this, very simple. It just says Schutz in the front. Also on the side, it tells you what shoes these are. Okay, so when you open them up, oops, there is a little duster bag on the inside. These duster bags are just so ideal for travel, and I love these so much. I can't emphasize these enough. So I'm really glad that these come with a bag. Okay, so on the inside, here is what they look like. They are so beautiful. Now these are the nude, or technically beige colored Sundi pumps that they have, and this has a 100mm or 4-inch stiletto heel to it that is absolutely gorgeous. I love just how sleek it is. It just has such a beautiful profile to it. Also, the design on the bottom here is super cute. There's a triangular stud on the bottom. I think that is just really adorable. I love it. It's almost kind of like an accent. So the shoe is comprised mostly of the see-through vinyl here on the sides, and it also has a patent leather on the heel here and also on the pointed toe area. And there is also a leather sole and outsole to it as well. So these shoes retail for $155 US. So I wouldn't say they're cheap. I'd say they're like a wonderful mid-range shoe. I love that these have a classic design to it with just a bit of a modern touch with the see-through side panels. It almost reminds me of like the Cinderella glass slipper look, and I think it's absolutely stunning. Now these actually remind me of the Gianvito Rossi Plexi shoes that I absolutely fell in love with the instant I saw them on Instagram. And when I told my best friend about it, who actually got me these, she told me about the Schutz and how she had a couple pairs and how like she absolutely loved them and how comfortable they were. I had only recently discovered this Gianvito Rossi, so I didn't even know that these existed. When I saw them though, when she sent me a picture though, I immediately fell in love with them because it has that very signature Gianvito Rossi look, but of course the price tag is much more reasonable. So when I opened the package that she sent me and these were in them, I honestly, I didn't even know if I could accept these because they were such a nice gift, but I was so thrilled. I thought they were just absolutely stunning, and I feel like they look even better in person than they do online. So I feel like for the same look as the Gianvito Rossi, these are a wonderful buy, and these are a great deal. So yesterday when I put these on, I was honestly so surprised with how comfortable they were. Immediately after I put these on my feet and started walking around, like they were so comfortable. These are a size 5, but on the website they do say that they run about a half size small, which is perfect because I'm actually a 4.5, so I was afraid that these were gonna be a little bit too big for me, but because they run small, they fit me perfectly. So if you do like these shoes and you do end up getting them, I definitely recommend sizing up a half size, and they should be perfect for you. When I first actually saw these shoes online, I was afraid that the plastic would be more irritating than, you know, regular leather shoes, and I was completely wrong. I feel like the plastic is a little bit more pliable than leather, and so it's able to kind of hug your feet and just kind of fit more like a sock than leather, because leather is a little bit tougher. These just mold onto your feet so well, and it ends up being so comfortable. The way that these are cut, they're low enough that they don't actually rub up against your skin, which I'm actually really surprised by. But overall, you know, I did only get these last night. I haven't worn them out yet, so this is like kind of a first impressions video. But I did wear them on my feet for quite a while because I was so excited with them. I didn't take them off for like an hour after I initially put them on. And so yeah, but in that hour I had no issues with it. It felt so comfortable, and normally for me with stilettos like these, I can't keep them on my feet that long. You know, looking at these, it does actually look really, really narrow, which was something that I was actually concerned about as well, because I have some Louboutin shoes, and Louboutins are actually known for running narrow, and these, however, look like they were even narrower than the Christian Louboutins that I have. Granted, these are, you know, broken into. I've had these for like 5 years, so these are a little bit older, so they've stretched out a little bit, but you know, when they were new, they were a little bit more narrow, and trust me, I did all the hard work expanding these because they were so uncomfortable when I first got them. Christian Louboutins, they're known for not being the most comfortable shoes, even though they are really pricey. So to have a pair of shoes that are a fraction of the cost of a designer pair like this, that still has the same kind of like profile, the same sleekness, but actually are comfortable, that is a amazing pro for me. And I think the reason that these kind of look more narrow when they're new is so that they have the kind of extra room to stretch a little bit and like conform to your feet, because they are more pliable than leather. So even though they look really narrow right out of the box, they kind of shape to your feet really easily, and they expand. It's such a wonderful design, and I'm sure that these Schutz shoes were inspired by the Gianvito Rossi, but I just love the concept of it. I love just how modern and beautiful they look. However, these are not exactly like the Gianvito Rossi, which I'm actually really excited about, because Gianvito Rossi has a straight across front part of their toe. These shoes have like a diamond shape to them, and I love that. I love that they were inspired by the Gianvito Rossi shoes, but they're not like trying to be Gianvito Rossi, you know what I mean? And of course, Gianvito Rossi are not the only shoes to have like a clear see-through design. So I love that shoes kind of just took that concept and made it their own, and made a pair of shoes that, you know, are their own. As much as I love these shoes, you guys know me, and this is a review channel, so I'm going to have to nitpick a little bit just to kind of give you an honest review of these shoes. You know, upon first impression, I do love it. I'm very, very impressed by how well these are built. They're very, very sturdy, and I'm mostly impressed with how strong the soles are and the base is for this shoe. It's very, very supportive, which is so important in a stiletto heel, because if you think about it, your entire body weight is resting upon this thin material right here. So it needs to be, you know, very supportive and very sturdy, and these did not disappoint. And I feel like that's the reason these are so comfortable. It's just because they're very supportive and very well made. Now, you can definitely tell these are mid-range shoes versus a high-end shoe, and the only reason you can tell is just, you know, by the minute details and the craftsmanship. If you look closely at these shoes, you can see the stitching a little bit, and then here where the leather part of the shoe meets the base, there's a little bit of wrinkling, and you can see a little bit of a gap between the base and the shoe where it's kind of glued on. And this part, actually, they did a really good job with these stitchings, and this part, this is actually very, very nice, especially because this is the part that people are actually going to see. But here is another example on how you can tell a mid-range versus a high-end shoe, and why these are hundreds of dollars cheaper. You can actually see, you know, the glue where the leather and the base joins together. And if you compare that to these Louboutin shoes, it's very, very seamless. You can't see any of the glue from where the base meets the top part of the shoes. The stitching on these Louboutins are very, very tight and very seamless. So that's like the main difference between like a mid-range shoe versus a high-end shoe. Pretty much all it comes down to are the seams and just how seamless it is. It's about the craftsmanship, it's, you know, about attention to detail, but also those tiny, tiny, minute details pretty much means a difference of hundreds of dollars between this pair and this pair. And quite honestly, I don't know anyone who's really gonna pick up your shoes off your feet and just examine and see exactly how your shoes were made and exactly like if you could see the glue or not and how well the seams come together. Like that's just not really something that people do. So personally for me, these shoes look just as beautiful as the $800 Gianvito Rossi shoes. And if you love that style, I think you will love these shoes because they're very similar. They're also very, very high quality and very well built. I just love these so much and I wanted to share these with you guys because I know right now the Gianvito Rossi shoes are very, very popular and very in demand, and I feel like these are a wonderful dupe. I'm sure there are cheaper shoes out there that are very similar to the Gianvito Rossi Plexi shoes, but I feel like these you kind of get the best of both worlds because you get the beautiful, stunning design, but you also are not compromising on quality. It's just not as seamless as you would find in like a high-end designer shoe quality, which is totally fine because again, people aren't going to come and examine your shoes like literally 2 inches away from it because that's just not what people do. And if they do that, maybe you should question your friendship with them because that's just weird. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review for the Schutz Cendi See-Through Pumps. I think that these are a wonderful dupe for the Gianvito Rossi Plexi Pumps. So if you're in the market, I highly recommend these. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Give this video a like if you guys enjoyed it. And if you haven't done so already, be sure to click on that subscribe button right there so you can see more videos like this. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!